Now on to editing the individual tracks that you've uploaded. So you can see, as compared to the previous video, I closed the library video, I'm sorry, the library window. I closed the loop browser. Some of you may want to keep them open. You can resize it if you choose to do that. But I like to be able to, once I'm starting to use the music, start to figure out what I want to do. So as you can see right here, these are the individual tracks, okay? So you can turn the music on, you can mute it. When it's muted, it's in black. So if I were to hit play right now and I want to turn off these other songs and hit play by using my space bar, now you hear that little beep noise in the background, that little dit, dit, dit. That is your metronome, okay? Personally, I don't like it. I'm not recording music or doing anything of that nature, so I can turn that off. And now I can actually hit the space bar again. You can click up in this area here and drag through, and you can see the seconds and the time, and go back and hit that space bar again.
Yo, can I hear this record by Rob Bass and DJ?
Now, if you remember when I downloaded this song, it had an introduction because it's a music video that took place in a record store. Well, I don't want any of that stuff. So this is a fairly easy thing to do. I'm going to hit the space bar again.
Easy Rock. Hey, man, you sure you want to hear this?
And scan through it until I hear the song kick. Now, if you look at the waveform here, it jumps. So I'm starting to think that's probably where the song's going to start. So let's try it. Okay, so that's where the song starts. So I'm going to drag this back just a little bit. Now you can actually zoom in on it if you want to get real tight and get real refined on it. As you can see, I'm moving it over here. So this is where the song starts, right about here, okay? Now, I want to get rid of all this other stuff. I don't want it. So I'm going to right-click on that line and do split. This is called your playhead. So you're going to hit split at playhead. So now I can actually go and delete this part. And now when I go back to the beginning, so now I have my first part of my mashup. Now I can click on this and drag it over here to the beginning, okay? Once again, let's say I want to go, I'm going to zoom out up here to the song, okay? Move this over some more. Zoom in a little bit, and you get used to the controls after a while. So let's just say I want to split it there also. I'll right click and then I'll split it again. So this is how the mashup begins, okay? You're going to take a song that you like, particular parts of the song, and mash it into other parts, okay? So that's one individual piece that I'm going to have. Now, let's jump to the next song, shall we? So we can turn this off for now, and let's go down to the next song, which is Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper. So we're going to hit play and turn it on. So you'll notice you can do this count in. If you turn it off, it'll actually start all the songs back at the beginning again. Okay, so let's go back. Now what I could actually do, let's just try something fun. We'll turn Rob Bass on and hit both at the same time. So it's kind of a mess because you have two songs going over top one another. So maybe you want to do your volume controls, which you can do right here. So let's say I want to take this song down by half. Now watch what happens when I play this one and turn it up. So you can start to see one song is slower than the other. I'm sorry, lower than the other. But let's reverse that because Rob Bass has some lyrics in it right now. Turn that up. Now you can tell these two songs are, have a long way to go before they're mashed up. But just to show you that you can mess with the individual volume controls on that. But this is really what you want to start doing is say, I want to take this piece of the song here, let's say right about here, to maybe right about here. Okay, so I'm going to split right here. Okay, and I'm going to split right about here. Once again, like I said, you can zoom in on it and really get, refined on it. But for the interest of time, I'm just kind of chopping stuff up to give you an idea. So I'm going to right click, split it playhead, and I'm going to get rid of this for now. You don't exactly have to delete anything. You could, for example, move the pieces you don't want for now down here, which is a great way to save what you want. Same thing here. I want to take this down. Okay. Oops, I dragged over top. So I'm going to drag and bring this down one more. And then really just turn them off. And then at the end, you can always delete them when you're done. So let's turn these two on right here. And then we can do the fade in from one to the other. So now, as you can see or hear, not a really good job of those two blending together, but for the next video, I'm going to show you how to do individual audio controls on each track to do volume high, volume low, and that's what the next one will be doing.